Hey guys, Cheddar here. Picked up the new Element RC Enduro Builders Kit. Rather than bore everyone with a long drawn out build video, I thought I would just do a short series of videos to share my first impressions of the kit. As you can see, I've already gone through the first 3 steps of chassis construction, and a couple things that I wanted to point out are: 1, the instructions do not clearly indicate where to place the rear cross member and the shock mounts. This is due to the fact that the kit accommodates 3 different wheelbases, and you'll need to know what wheelbase you want to run before assembling the rear cross members and shock mounts. There's 3 sets of holes in the frame. You can see right here. There's 3 sets of holes in the frame that coincide with each wheelbase, including 11.8, 12.0, and the 12.3, which is what I got it set now. Number 2, the manual does not specify, nor are the parts numbered for each of the floorboards. This is because they're both identical pieces and they can be placed on either side of the vehicle frame. There's a very slight difference as far as the spacing of these 2 bars here. You can see they're not quite lined up identical, but if you were to flip them around, they're both the same. So it doesn't really matter which side you start with or which piece you start with, they're both the same. And one big thing is when attaching the skid plate to the frame, you got to pay close attention to the outermost 8mm screws, which are these here, to ensure that they thread all the way into and pull the skid plate mount flush to the frame. Right here. These little wings here. Mine actually had a tendency to actually bend the flexible mounting surface away from the frame rather than tightening it down. So if you happen to have that situation where when you thread this screw in, it'll actually push this away because it doesn't like line up with the hole, the screw, just keep tightening down on it. I mean, pay close attention to make sure you're not stripping it out. But mine, once I noticed it had pushed it out, I just kept cranking on it a little bit, and eventually it pulled that tight and sucked it down tight into the frame. And the rear bumper mount. In stock configuration, it's got about a 10mm drop here. So if you desire, you can flip the mount around and raise the bumper up 20mm, and that'll gain you some extra clearance for the rear end. And at this point, I decided not to install the sliders because I don't know if I'm going to use them or not, depending on the body that I use. And in conclusion, my first impression is this kit is very well done. It's made out of some good material, steel frame. The main skid plate is made out of fiber reinforced nylon. The rest of it, all of the cross members, are made out of nylon. So it does have a little bit of flex in the frame. It doesn't take much to do it. So that could be an issue. Perhaps some aluminum cross members may be in the future for this kit. Only time will tell. Other than that, I'll get back to you on the next video when I get some more done on the kit. See ya.